Morning, bitches. How's it going? Welcome to the brand new podcast, episode 1 of season 1. We're just manifesting all of this shit out there. This is called Random Shit with Kyle, and I hope that you are having a good, wonderful day, morning, night, evening, noon, whatever the hell you want to call it. Anyways, just wanted to come on and say hey and introduce this podcast to you. So this Random Shit with Kyle is going to be taped in my morning. Now, sometimes that means that it is 7 a.m. Sometimes that means that it is a bright and early 1 p.m. My schedule is random AF, and that's probably how it's going to stay. So we're just going to roll with it. I'm always going to say morning. But it may be coming to you at not your morning or not my morning. We're just going to roll with it. Anyways, so this is a new podcast. It's going to be an everyday thing. And who knows how fucking long it's going to be. It might be 10 minutes of me rambling bullshit, and it might be an hour of me rambling still more bullshit. So anyways, if you do not like the cussing, then thank you for stopping by. I will see you later in real life, probably cussing just as much as I do on here. Also, if you are not a big fan of the Alphabet Mafia, then this is also probably not the podcast for you. If you don't know what the Alphabet Mafia is, I am here to educate you. That is the LGBTQIA community, the LGBTQA, if you will. I'm a big part of that community. I am a bisexual transgender man, who is married to a cis hetero woman. So anyways, if you are not a big fan of that community, then I will also see you later, probably in real life, because I live in the fucking most Republican area ever. Anyways, now that we've gotten all of that out of the way, and for the 2.5 of you that are still here, welcome in. Thanks for coming. If you're watching this, like on TikTok or something, someday I will have a better background. Yeah, this light that is haloing above my head probably won't always be there. This insulin that you see. Yeah, editor Kyle here. Ignore my hair. This is me editing this video. Anyways, insulin, sir. That's called insulation. Dumb motherfucker. Anyways, insulation. Leave that alone. She's doing great. And my AC gonna work her ass off this year. Anyways, so I'm so glad that you're here. I'm so glad that you dropped in, or if I dropped into your car, please don't crash, because I am fucking hilarious. So strap in, bitches. Let's get going. Now, here to talk about the big issues. We are gonna keep it real, keep it cultural, keep it educational. And I even took notes. Look at this. Fucking took notes. Today, we are going to dive deep into this shit and talk about big wheels. Do y'all remember big wheels? I fucking loved my big wheel. I think it was like a garage sale special, one for like 52 cents, which was real expensive back in the 90s. Or it was my sister's hand-me-down big wheel, and I'm not honestly sure which one, but it was a Little Mermaid style big wheel. And I wore that plastic wheel down to the motherfucking nubs. It was probably had holes in it. I peeled out on that thing. I was like the X Games of big wheels before the X Games were even a thing. The X Games is the one with BMX bikes in it, right? And skating and like Tony Hawk. It's like the Street Olympics. I'm pretty positive that's the X Games. And if not, you know what? You can let me know that was wrong. Anyways, yeah, so big wheels, big thing in the 90s. I wish they would come back for big people in the 2020s, riding big wheels. That would be really fun. I would really enjoy that. I would probably get really hurt. That would probably be a really intense thing for me. But yeah, I love my big wheel. I made big moves on my big wheel, which is probably why I am a very weak adult. Yeah. I remember when I was a kid and I really thought that I could skateboard, but I really don't fucking have balance for that shit. I also like, I was really good at all of the things. I could get them going. I could get a bicycle going. I could get a skateboard going. I could get a big wheel going. I could get rollerblades and roller skates going. But stopping all of those things, that was not my forte. That's not where I chose to shine, apparently. I got into a lot of biking accidents. One time I was coming home from, me and my friends would like, bicycle all over. We did BMX bike racing. We thought we were tough shit. Anyways, so I was coming home and I was just riding on the sidewalk, minding my own business, looking at God only knows what. And all of a sudden, I swear to God, a parked car just jumped out in front of me, and I hit those handlebars so hard, or that bar in the middle, I thought I was gonna die. Mind you, it was like a really fancy old car from like the 1950s, and I ran my entire bike into that thing so hard that I think I probably dented it, but I just moved on with my life. Really painfully moved on with my life, but I just moved on with my life. So hopefully that car is fine, and maybe I'll get famous enough for that person to realize that I'm the one that hit your car in Nebraska in probably 1997. Sorry about that. Yeah. Anyways, got hurt doing that. I got hurt a lot. I got in a fight with a shopping cart once. I lost. Big surprise. Yeah, so again, me and my friends biked a lot. We went from big wheels to 2 wheels. It was pretty amazing. Anyways, and on these 2 wheels that we mostly didn't ride, we mostly just leaned up against our bikes. Anyways, we were in a back alley, and this back alley was butted up against a grocery store, and somebody had abandoned a cart back there, and it was like flipped upside down. It was obviously broken, but like I could not tell that at the time. I just thought like, oh, somebody flipped a cart upside down, cool, because when you're in middle school, you're stupid. So I was leaning on it, and I was leaning on the bottom part, like, where you would put your dog food, right? That's where all of the people's dog foods or like weird bins go, or like, big water bottle things that you forget on the bottom of the cart. That's where I was leaning, right? And I was leaning on that and talking to my friends, and all of a sudden that thing gave way, and my hands went straight down to the ground, and my mouth like rammed into that bar, and my teeth ended up going through my lip, and I thought that I was so stupid, and I was like, I have to turn this into some biking accident. So I like walk my bike home, and which is like a whole 2 blocks away, and I go in and tell my mom that I was biking, and I was like wiping my lip, and I hit like a pothole, and I like punched myself in the lip, and like my tooth went through my lip. And it just hurt so bad, and I couldn't believe that happened. And my mom looked at me, and she was like, yep, that seems real plausible. A week later, I finally told her what actually happened. Yeah, she thought I was even stupider than I think she thought, because she thought that I like got into an accident and like hit the curb, and she just wanted to know if my teeth were okay. But instead, I told her that I punched myself when I hit a pothole. Anyways, so big adventures for me when I was a kid. I definitely was not accident prone at all. Anyways, back to big wheels. I loved that damn thing. That thing was the best thing ever. I think mine had like green wheels, and it had Little Mermaid stickers all over it, and it was like white with a pink seat. It was ugly as sin, but I loved that thing. My neighbor had one that was like black, and it was like Hot Wheels, and I really freaking wanted that one, but we were poor, and that was the big wheel I had, and I used it. One time, so again, real good at the like starting all the things, real bad at stopping all the things. I still, to this day, I can rollerblade. I can rollerblade with the best of them. But I cannot stop. So I will run into a wall with the best of them as well. Same thing with ice skating. Real good at circling that rink. I don't need to hold on to the wall. I don't need to hold on to another person. But I will run you down when I want to stop and sit down, which is like about half a lap in. It's, as I get older, standing on those things hurts my back more than falling down. So sometimes you fall on the ice when you're old. Sometimes you just like, please leave me here. This ice is perfect on my butt. Anyways, I'm not entirely sure how to wrap this up since this is my first episode, and we're just going to go on this journey together. I have no idea how long this is. Oh, I think it's been about 10 minutes. That's pretty good. I love that for me. So yeah, today's big issues were big wheels. Tomorrow's could be solving world peace. I mean, we really don't know where this journey will take us, but it is taking us on a journey. Wow, that was profound. Yeah, you know what? It's fine. All right, I love you all, except the people that left my podcast. You know what? You can fuck off. Fuck you. But for the people that stuck around, love you. Thanks. I'll check in with you tomorrow, and who knows? We might talk about big wheels again. Who the fuck knows? Okay, have a great day. Don't crash your car, or don't crash into a car on your bike. I don't know where you're listening to this, but that's the best advice I can give today. All right. Bye, bitches.